We're in the doldrums of the NFL offseason, but Minnesota Vikings fans are just champing at the bit to get some info on the rookies, especially a first-round selection, Lewis Cine, going to bring some attitude and some stank to the back end of that defense. And ESPN NFL Nation, they did up a piece where they surveyed all of their beat writers. Kevin Seifert is the Vikings one this year, of the 2022 NFL rookie updates, offseason notes, impressions on all 32 first-round picks. And this is what Kevin Seifert wrote up about the pride of Georgia, Lewis Cine, how he's fared so far. Cine's top attribute, his ability to deliver a big hit, just stacking up bodies, man, was by definition invisible during non-contact spring drills because unlike the Bears, unlike the commies, we don't cheat. We don't cheat. There you go. But he has clearly worked his way into the team's short-term plans based on the rotational work he received with the first-team defense. Cine is competing with second-year player Cameron Bynum for the starting job opposite Harrison Smith, and his coronation appears inevitable. The only question is whether it will come by week one. And I think that Cine will be starting or at least playing starter-level reps on the back end of that defense. And the Vikings, I do think that they see Cine as a big-time playmaker on the back end, and I think that he will be in the fold right away, even if he's not an on-paper starter. Maybe the Vikings do go with the veteran, the second-year man in Cameron Bynum, but I think that the Vikings, especially since they've been experimenting with free safety looks at times during OTAs and minicamp, that you will see 22 Lewis Cine number 6, as well as Cameron Bynum on the field at the same time, because it simply makes sense. Even though the Vikings cornerback room is pretty deep as well, I think that having some flexibility, matching up with personnel, especially with teams with move tight ends, especially with teams with larger receivers that play in the slot, I think that Cameron Bynum, former cornerback, him matching up in the slot does make a lot of sense as the third safety, big nickel type role. And I think eventually, after Harrison does hang him up in 3, 4, 5 years of Hall of Fame caliber play, I think it will be Cameron Bynum and Lewis Cine. But Cine specifically, I think he's too talented to keep off the field. I think that he will bring that stank. I think that he will bring some power, and I think that fans will quickly fall in love with him. I mean, obviously he's a first-round pick, so that's a big deal, but his style of play when he was at Georgia, he was the attitude on the back end of that defense. He was the straw that stirred the drink. There's a reason why he was national title MVP for the Bulldogs, and Cine, he's just fantastic. He's going to be really good, and you won't even see him in full throttle in training camp because of the limited hitting, because yes, there's contact, except you're generally not going to be lighting up your teammates coming across the middle. Now, joint practices with the Niners, maybe, but definitely preseason and into the season, I think we'll see the full effect of Lewis Cine on this defense, because we've said that this defense last year, a little bit lackluster at times, and it just didn't have energy. It just didn't have juice or spark. But you add in Lewis Cine, you add in Andrew Booth, you add in Brian Asamoah, you add in Caleb Evans, all guys that have passion and heat bringing to the back end, second and third levels of this defense. Just can't wait to see it, man. Absolutely. But your thoughts are thoughts. ESPN critiques Lewis Cine so far during the Vikings offseason. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Most support the work. Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.